Sometimes the most devastating revenge isn't served hot. It's served cold, calculated, and wrapped in the very love that was once stolen from you. What would you do if you found the person who destroyed your life lying helpless in a hospital bed? The fluorescent lights of St. Mary's Hospital buzzed overhead as I clutched the Get Well card and chocolate bars for my daughter Emma. Room 4A, routine appendectomy, nothing serious. But hospital corridors all look the same, and exhaustion makes you careless. I pushed open the door to 4B instead. The room was dim, machines beeping steadily. A figure lay motionless under white sheets, thin, weathered, connected to multiple IVs. The chart read, John Doe, no known family. But something made me step closer. Something about the hands, the distinctive birthmark on the wrist, the small scar above the left eyebrow. It was Marcus, my brother, the ghost who'd vanished 8 years ago. We weren't just siblings, we were partners. After Dad died, I helped Marcus through law school, gave him a position at my tech startup, trusted him with everything. He was charismatic, brilliant, but reckless. I always cleaned up his messes, believing he'd change. Then I met Sarah. The betrayal started small. Marcus would accidentally run into Sarah at coffee shops. He'd text her about work emergencies when I was traveling. I ignored the red flags because I loved them both. The truth hit like lightning 3 days before our wedding. I returned early from a business trip to find my apartment empty. Safe cracked open, servers wiped clean, bank accounts drained. But the real knife, Sarah's engagement ring, the one I'd designed myself, was gone from the box, along with a note in Marcus's handwriting. She chose the better brother. Thanks for the startup funds. They'd stolen everything. My company's source code, client database, 2 years of development work. Within months, they launched their revolutionary app in Silicon Valley. I watched from the ashes as they became tech celebrities, featured on magazine covers, living the life built on my stolen dreams. But I'm patient. I learned to be. I rebuilt quietly, working in cybersecurity and digital forensics. Every case taught me new skills. Every investigation sharpened my tools. I tracked them from the shadows, their new company, offshore accounts, luxury purchases. I waited for the perfect moment. Came 2 years ago. Sarah left Marcus for a younger investor. Took half his assets in the divorce. Marcus, always terrible with money, spiraled into gambling and drugs. His company collapsed amid fraud investigations. I watched him lose everything, house by house, car by car, until he disappeared into the streets. But even that wasn't enough. Not after what they'd stolen from me. 6 months ago I discovered Marcus had a son, Tommy, age 7, in foster care. His mother had died of an overdose. Marcus had been declared an unfit parent. The boy was lost in the system, bounced between homes, forgotten. I made my move. Applied to be Tommy's guardian under my married name, the identity I'd built after they destroyed my old life. Clean background, stable income, glowing references. The approval came through in weeks. Tommy didn't know who I was, but I knew everything about him. Meanwhile, Marcus lay in this hospital bed, brought in after a drug overdose, no identification, no insurance, no one looking for him. The perfect invisible man. I sat down and waited. When visiting hours ended, I spoke to the social worker handling Tommy's case. Told her I'd discovered the boy's biological uncle, a reformed man who'd been searching for his nephew, ready to provide a loving home. 2 weeks later I brought Tommy home. He's brilliant, just like Marcus used to be, but without the darkness. We read together every night. I'm teaching him to code. He calls me Aunt Lisa and draws pictures of our little family. Him, me, and our dog Max. Marcus woke up after 3 months. His first words were about his son. The nurse told him Tommy was safe with family now. When he asked who, they handed him a legal envelope containing custody papers, a business card for Lisa Chen, digital forensics consultant, and a single photograph. Me and Tommy at his first Little League game, both of us smiling. Marcus tried calling once. I didn't answer. He wrote letters from the halfway house. I returned them unopened. Because what could he possibly say that would matter now? He destroyed my past, so I'm raising his future. Tommy is thriving. He's in advanced classes, has friends, feels secure for the first time in his young life. Marcus is alive, recovering, but he'll never know the joy of watching his son grow up. He'll never experience the bedtime stories, the scraped knees that need kissing, the proud moments at school plays. Sometimes revenge isn't about destruction, it's about creation. I didn't need to scream or confront or demand apologies. I simply became the parent Marcus could never be, gave Tommy the love and stability he deserves, and built something beautiful from the ashes of betrayal. The most perfect revenge is a life well lived, especially when it's built from the pieces they tried to break.